Here. See, the water's clear with the bottom being brown. We slept in today. Well, we woke up at like 4 in the morning and spent a little time together and then went back to sleep and then slept at 10. Yeah, but needed it. With the parks right now being so busy, ooh, somebody's not happy. The parks right now being so busy, the way it was at Arches was you either get there real early, like 6, maybe 7 at the latest, and you can get in. But then they fill up at big old line, and then they fill up by 8. But then they start to empty out by about starting at 3. So around 4 o'clock, you can usually get right in there. No line and whatever. That's the way Arches National Park was working. I've talked to some people around here and they said it's the same way here for Yellowstone. So we got up too late to do the early. My thinking too, if we get up early, get in at 6 o'clock, yay, we got in, but now we're there with everybody else. And so everywhere I go is you're just with everybody. Now there's gonna be people. You saw at Arches, you know. But I want to minimize that. I'm just afraid the camera can't catch it, you know. But anyway, it's several layers, 3 layers deep, still snow on the peaks. A little further away and higher than it looks. Then this clear water with a brown tinge, but well, they put in a lot of good rock here. And then I don't know how far the lake goes on, but it's pretty big. It's not just this park. There's other cabins on the lake, there's cabins on the hill. Can't tell if that's an island. I think it is, but I can't see the other side. That's why Bethany wants to get a little boat and go over there. We'll see if we have time. But people come and dock here. You don't have to be staying here, obviously. Now to use this marina, you got to pay a little bit, daily fee, I think. But use this dock, you know. But that's normal. But I can't wait to see Yellowstone. Should be awesome. Baby, where we're staying on the lake? Tell us about it.
Earthquake Lake.
It's Earthquake Lake?
Yeah.
What we were just seeing is Earthquake Lake.
It's a geological anomaly because...
Anomaly. Anomaly. How do you say that?
Because they say Quake Lake.
Quake Lake.
Is what they say around here.
Everything gets shortened, you know. We're in Breckenridge and they were calling it Breck. Oh, going to Breck, you know.
Lake.
It's just cooler to them to shorten everything, I guess.
It was created August 17, 1959.
1959?
In an earthquake when 28 people died, but this lake sprung up. That's so crazy.
So this park is West Yellowstone Holiday Park. It is in West Yellowstone. West Yellowstone is weird. That's what the town's called. Now it's about 7 miles down the road from city center, the opposite way from Yellowstone, but who cares? The city's called West Yellowstone and it's near the west entrance of Yellowstone. So I guess that's why they named it that. But I was worried that like Old Faithful and all that, because you know Yellowstone's really big and it could be far away. Turns out a lot of the cool stuff's here in the west, from the west entrance, which surprised me.
Not me. I figured it would be at the west entrance. I don't know why.
Because you're a nerd.
Helen ended up hearing stuff, right?
You're a nerd. Isn't that what Jeannie calls you?
That out.
Brisket?
Well, look at that.
Are you staying here or are you taking it to go?
We're gonna eat.
We're gonna eat here.
You're gonna eat here? You got it. Do you want to do a sandwich or just by the
Just the meat.
Alright, I'm just gonna cut some slices, you tell me more or less, alright? One slice here.
Wow.
One more, two more?
One more.
One more.
She's a good sales. She ain't telling me by weight. She like, look at it, how much you want. And then you get all greedy eyed and everything. And
Does that
that,
look good for you?
yeah, what is that, a
3/4
pound?
of a pound.
Yeah, I knew it. See?
Is that good on the meats for you?
Yeah, that's
What can
smooth.
I get for you?
Oh no, I need a half a pound of pork to go.
To go, you got it.
We always order too much.
Yeah.
179 will be
We always order too much. But you get to eat it later. Bethy's trying the buffalo sausage. Give me a piece.
It tastes lean.
Yeah.
Alright, so I have the brisket, I have a side of the beans, coleslaw, and
That brisket.
macaroni. Do you want here? Any drinks for you?
She's right, it's lean. Tastes clean, but it has its own taste. It does. It's a very clean and lean. I wonder, is that just bison or buffalo, period?
I think so. What you doing, Shane?
Feeding the dogs in a pinch.
Because we're on the road. Sometimes it's hard to get them food.
So yeah, without too many spices. Well, I take off the edge. This is brisket. These dogs are eating good. Trust me. Straight brisket takes them 16 hours to smoke it, but they like it. You can tell. They like it. It's not going away. It's not going unappreciated here. You know, we understand. We know good food. But we do kind of spoil them in general. We take them some places, they're like, oh, give the dogs a milk bone. And our dogs are like,
No.
what? What? No, thank you. You're sweet, but this ain't bacon. It's basically, I cook their food. You know, usually it's just like beef and rice, chicken and rice, you know, something like that. But, and they do supplement their dog food, but they know the difference between real food and not real food. Because people like to say, oh, it's people food. Well, I like to change that to people spices.
With the anticipation in their faces.
People spices will get them sick. But people food, there's no people food, there's just food. And not food.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yeah, they just ate about, I don't know, $20 worth of brisket.
Is that good, Monty? Is that good, Monty?
They're still licking their lips.
They're just waiting.
So I don't like to give them too much spice, but this is a buffalo sausage. They can get one of those. And then I'm gonna leave them with the pulled pork taste in their mouth by giving them this last. There you go. All right. But too much of that spice will get them, and then we'll be.
For sure. Tasting them around the park.
Hello. Okay, you got the year-long one. Okay, did you need a map?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
please. No clue.
Alright.
When does it close?
It's 24 hours.
Close the park gates.
Excellent. Thank you.
She's from the Northeast. But you saw from West Yellowstone, it was like, what, 2 minutes?
What? Oh, yeah.
From the barbecue place into Yellowstone?
Yeah.
So the town of West Yellowstone is literally right outside the gate. I don't know if you saw that sign when we came through, but they said all campsites are full. That's what I'm saying. To get into these national forests, if you have, say you buy 32 or below and you just want to go to national forest, these things get booked out. I mean, especially since COVID. But I mean, I don't know. Sometimes a year out, I hear. I don't know for a fact, but I know they've all been full. That's one of those little Mercedes my brother's looking at getting, because they can park them at hotels. Like you can park, you get it small enough, you can park it in the parking lot, like in a parking space almost, you know, and then stay in hotels. But then you're more comfortable going down the road. You got a bathroom in the open, you know, it's just good. And in a pinch, you can sleep in it. But that's one way to go. We got some buffalo crossing. Animals have the right of way here, obviously. These buffalo were repopulated here. You should see all the little babies though, look. Okay, so we're getting in that area towards Old Faithful. I can tell you right now, it's sulfur. So it smells like a poop. What it smells like?
It's the earth farting.
Mm-hmm. Earth farting.
It's kind of scary because you're thinking it's gonna blow sometime. Like the big one's coming.
Yeah, you know, you poot and then, you know, something else comes, right?
You don't want to be here when that happens. It's so cool.
But that's what's so cool
Look at
about...
all the buffalo out there, Shane. They're just so little.
That's what's so cool about Yellowstone is Earth being made. It's kind of like Hawaii, you know. The process of Earth being made is in motion.
You don't ever get to see it.
Yeah. So here at Old Faithful, I don't know where else, but we've just been like nowhere, no bathroom, no nothing. But when you get here close to Old Faithful, there's this huge center. They even have like a hotel. It's probably booked out. They got a gas station. I assume they have bathrooms. They got food and a store here. And a lot of parking. So this is the bustling place right here.
I guess that's not parking space. I was gonna make it.
Wait for the geyser eruption. So you look at the schedule from the visitor center. It'll tell you the time, and then you come hop your squat, and there it is. I certainly am not going to sit here and claim to know everything about Yellowstone. But, you know, wildlife is cool. You get to see some cool wildlife. And I'm sure deeper in the park there's some different things, but it's basically been a bust for us. Bethany's having a hard time, and it's just hot, and it's just so busy. And what it feels like is like a nature theme park. You got these, oh, come see Old Faithful, and then this huge parking lot full of people and just, yeah, stores and just busy and hot and whatever. And then we want to see that circular thing that's real colorful. They said that's the next stop, and it's even busier than this. So it feels like being at Disney World with nature attractions. I don't know, we might come back tonight. Look at this, to get out of the parking lot.
Yellowstone offers 12 campgrounds with over 2,000 sites.
And they're all full. How many sites?
2,000.
2,000 sites, and they're all full. Danger. Look at that. Look how clear that water is, but look at the pH must be, I don't know, hot and acidic or basic, I don't know. I doubt it's 7.4, which is what we are. So the circle they always show that's real colorful is called the Grand Prismatic. And it's at Midway. Midway what?
Midway
Basin?
Geyser Basin.
Midway Geyser Basin. So this is where you want to come to see that. But we're kind of hurrying to see it. The sun's going down, see? And they just told us it's hard to see the colors because I don't understand why. I guess the sun hits it and like how you see colors in a bubble. Wonder what that pH is. Excelsior Geyser. So the best I can tell about Yellowstone, it's all about the geysers. This is one big caldera where this huge volcano erupted 660 something thousand years ago. So all this is one big, so a caldera is like a crater. They're flying something over and getting the picture. Yeah, because you can't. They always show the picture, but they probably got it from helicopters. Do not mark bacterial mats. So all this is bacteria, I guess is what they're saying. I can see color over there, but this is kind of pretty at sundown though. Don't you think? We need to go this way. Look this way. This looks like the main viewing area up here.
Oh, I see the colors now.
Yeah, I see them too.
Kinda.
Green and blue. Green on the outer edge and yellow in there. And
This is primordial ooze right here.
this is definitely primordial ooze. This is primordial. This is bacterial life. Don't drop your phone.
turn this way and open your mouth. Wait, no. Do your picture first. Keep doing your pictures and then.
You're gonna try to, like I'm.
Yeah, you're breathing it out. Open wider. Now turn your cheek to the left a little bit more. Yeah. That's funny.
Whoa, that's cool. Can you do it with the camera? Can you do it with the...
Wider. That's funny. Okay.
It didn't work.
Yeah,
It did work.
that was cool.
You
I think it
want one?
looks good. No, I got one. I was gonna send this to you guys. Can I send it to you guys?
See, you gotta be up top to see. I thought it was some little thing and you could look over it.
Yeah, I did too.
But you gotta be up high to see. It's still...
See, yeah.
Look at this. Look at the color.
That is so true. That's it.
This is like...
That is baking ground for life on Earth. And it even says it.
Where does it say?
Well, grand prismatic spring prism of light, spectrum of life. Just the fact that billions of thread-like filaments and sausage-shaped cells
Yeah, but it's not creating it. It's just creating the area that it can grow.
grow. Yeah.
I mean, this is coming up from the earth, creating all that bacteria, and then it's running into the water, and then running into the streams, and then seeding the earth. So cool.
Orange.
Yeah, because there's people standing.
Right at the edge of
Yeah, that's that first stop where everybody was. That's why they're fighting to get in there. Yeah, we've only seen buffalo and deer.
Bison? The bison.
There was a beaver coming up here.
I'm trying to figure out how to... Oh, yeah. That'll be better. I'm getting it though. I gotta come.
It's this real quick for you. Let's see if this is better. Because you can't hardly see it on the camera, you know? How grand it is. It just looks like this little thing in the distance. But maybe this is closer. You'll have to let me know. So we're back at Grand Prismatic. We're trying to see, because they say, it was really cool when we did it last time because the sun was going down, it looked like glass, but they say with the sun it has color. So we'll see if we can get some more color. Hurry, come here, take a picture of it.
Okay. Jonathan.
I have an idea.
viewpoint that we don't know about.
Oh.
I think that's Fairy Falls if you Google it.
Oh.
Is that what it
Have
is?
y'all
I think
been up
it's-
there?
No,
we've
we've
heard about it.
it's like I think it's like 3 miles round trip.
Oh.
It's a 1.5 miles out and back.
Oh,
I
to
heard it's
hike
very-
it?
I
You gotta
heard-
hike it?
Yeah, but I heard it's very easy. I heard.
Yeah, but worth it. But I just didn't know
Yeah,
about
someone said like you get away from all the crowd, you can see it perfectly.
it. When you can
Wow.
see over it,
Especially
who
with
knew?
like the sun is the angle. of the
Yeah,
sun.
who knew? Oh my goodness.
I didn't know.
Dang it. And they're looking over it, so that's the way to do that. Somebody lost their hat in the wind.